and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now, real chance! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. Now it's crossed into the middle, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, played right into his path. Taken back almost at once. Barnes. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Succumbs to the pressure. This looks promising. Out to the right. Palmer. Reinders. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Just the keeper to Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kovacic. And here's Palmer. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's had a fair tumble. Shot, surely! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Tierney. Now Foden, distributed tidily. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That looks a good ball through. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their third corner. Reinders gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Cleared without complication. Gets a good foot in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kovacic goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And there's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute miss.
A header! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it.
He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Charity Fund.
Arsenal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Kovacic. Coming on
Here
to
we go
replace
again.
him is number 16, Alan.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he has been fouled there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. You'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's tried one!
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Pings in across, and he can clear it away. Haaland. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he plays one through. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Palmer. Tierney with the slot. And Van Nistelrooy! Nunez gets into some space. And that's the keeper's ball.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Barnes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Defending was strong and firm. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Palmer. Showing good feet. Threads one in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Haaland. Reinders. James.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot. Nunez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kept it out just.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance for a shot! Always going over the top.
White most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Foden. Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Big header! And he gets rid in a hurry. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim, one of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Eto'o. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Número 22.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Raul, Van Basten, Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Real chance! Raul, James. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Cleared without complication. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Floated through. Seedorf calmly anticipates. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Baresi, and that's gone loose. He's had a shot! Great challenge, time to perfection. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tar gets it away. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Van Basten. James. And the finish! He has done it! Portugal are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Opts for safety. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Azar. Now it's Eto'o. Raul. James. Well read, nice interception. Out to the left it goes. Approaching the half-hour mark. Probing pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Van Basten. Costa Corta. Ball played for Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. And he cuts out the supply. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. Van Basten, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Foot in. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Azar. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Eto'o. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! Rijkaard gets it clear. Applies the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, their fourth corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. James concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's bounced back off the post. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. número 15. Entrará al campo, número 25.
And so we're off again. Eto. Now it's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar. Osimhen. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Del Piero, and it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
And Del Piero! He's got away with one there. But they've got it again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Picked up and a chance! They're up to 5 corners now. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Raul gets it away. Del Piero. Raul does really well to win the ball there. James, who does have an assist to his name. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Short changes him with that pass. And it's James. James. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
We have got
22.
changes here from both
Número
sides, in
7.
fact.
Número 9. Número 14. Entran número 20. Número 4. Número 23.
Pressing's intense,
Número
and it's
6.
paid off.
Cambio.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's one-on-one, and Van Nistelrooy! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Beckham. In towards the back stick. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bellingham, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Beckham, aims beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great vision. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Gerrard driving on and making good progress. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he opts to go forward. Gavi. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's that, the end. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted.